And I'm back. Got it. Notice finally. The upload's going. So I use a Elgato capture device. I found out that for some reason it closed my 4K capture. For some weird reason. So that's why it was frozen on me and Sasha. So nothing really happened since then. So you ain't gotta worry. But we've got it. So I'm going to do a little bit of dueling. Go into the dueling ring here. Make some money. Hopefully get some, because I do want to do the dueling for you guys. Because this is a dueling ring here in the cantina. These are the duelers. Deadeye Duncan, Girl on Two Fingers, Ice, Marl. And then the champion is Twitch. So what we could do, that's the normal. And then there's this guy over here in this cool suit of armor, this is the Mandalorian armor in this game. It's not as cool as Mandalorian, I don't think, but he's the best dueler around, but he only does death matches. So we had to beat everybody here and then agree to do a death match with him, and that's like truly the end of it. So you have to battle everyone here. I'm gonna make some money so that way I can do the Pazak deck and get the Pazak deck from Garuk, and then we can battle Nikos. My name is Ajur. I organize all the duels here. We need a new face in the dueling game, human. Maybe you want to step into the dueling ring. It'd be a highly profitable venture. What are we talking about? I can arrange for you to fight in the duel ring. If you win, you get the standard contract 10% of all wagers, and don't worry, nobody dies in the duel ring anymore. Death matches are illegal now. So that's why Bendax retired, because he only does death matches. At some point, you have to agree to do a death match. You can arrange. Most fighters in the duel ring use vibroblades or stun sticks because the ring's pretty small, but a few of the duelists use blasters. Use whichever you prefer.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Oh, I tried. Steer Stranger is the perfect name for you. You've got no past, no history, makes you seem like more of some big dark secret. People like that. Makes them bet more.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endar Spire.
You fight, people bet, and I make money. It's all good. One roll, nobody dies. Your opponent goes down, you don't finish them off. Death matches are illegal. When you do this, I'll start you off easy. You get to fight Deadeye Duncan. Are you ready to get into the ring? Yeah. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner, I give you Jedi Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name. The mysterious stranger!
Won it.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But we, are any of us surprised? Jedi losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
There we go. Probably going to stop here in about 15 minutes, about 10 o'clock. I'll probably pick back up around 11. Do like an hour break in between there. So let's talk. Well, I forgot to talk to these guys.
What do you want? Oh, let me guess. You beat me in the dueling ring, and now you're gonna rub it in my face. Yeah, well, I'm used to it. So pardon me, or you're gloating.
Get rid of some things here. Okay.
Questions? I don't have to answer. Look, I admit it. You're better than me. Everyone's better than me. Blindfolded, one-legged pack with a rusty knife could probably beat me, okay? Is that what you wanted to hear? You satisfied yet? Are you happy now that you've taken the last shred of dignity I have?
There we go. Sorry about that. I was going through some things.
Oh, well, okay. I saw your match against Duncan. Not bad for a rookie. But Deadeye's a joke. Even after I lost the use of my fingers, I can still beat him. Go talk to Azure, the duel organizer, if you want to step up to the big leagues. I'll show you what it's like to fight a real duelist.
Not gonna be that hard to beat you. Sorry.
What do you want? Wait, let me guess. Now that you're a duelist, you figure we have something in common. Something to chat about, right? Wrong. Just because we're both duelists doesn't mean we're suddenly friends. So give me some space, stranger. I've got nothing more to say to you.
I see you got your feet wet in the duel ring. Not bad. You've got real talent, kid. Stick with it and you'll go places. If you're interested in setting up a match, or if you want to place a wager, just go speak to Azure. He's that hut over in the corner. He'll make all the arrangements. My area of expertise is pretty much limited to the dueling ring and the other combatants here at the cantina. but I'll try to answer any questions you might have. You've come to the right man. I've been dueling here for nearly 20 years, and I remember every duelist who's been through this cantina. Of course, there are only 5 of us left now. Duncan, Gurlon, Ice, Twitch, and me. Bendak's Star Killer comes in once in a while, but he's retired now. Duncan, worst duelist ever. His nickname is Deadeye because he fights like he's blind. I wouldn't worry about him. Gurlon used to be pretty good before the accident. His blaster overheated during a match and exploded. 1 in a million occurrence. Paralyzed 3 fingers on his right hand. They call him Gurlon Two Fingers now. He hasn't been the same since the accident. But he's still out here trying to earn a living. That's why I never fight with blasters. Ice? She's not much for personality, but she's a hell of a fighter. Confident, steady, popular with the crowd, too. If you go up against her, you know you're in for a tough match. Twitch? I think that Rhodian is completely crazy, but he's very, very good despite his insanity. Or maybe because of it. Even I can't beat him. Me? I've seen my share of battles. My best years are gone. But I can still hold my own against anyone in here. Except maybe Twitch.
Actually, I may do another hour one. I'll end it. Yeah. No, I'll do 10. That way I can kind of get my lunch. I'll get my lunch going. And then be back at it.
What can I say? Bendak was a legend. Never lost a match his entire career. But he was bloodthirsty as an Iridorian battle ranger. Never liked having to face the same opponent twice. Got so he wouldn't battle
I'll just keep playing until I feel like it.
When they made death matches illegal, he went into retirement. He still hangs around here sometimes. Bendak's the best there ever was. Plain and simple. Even now, I'd bet that anyone who steps into the ring with him wouldn't make it out alive. My area, only what I heard from the news reports, which are all censored by the Sith. Some pods crashed into the Undercity. Anyone caught harboring survivors will be arrested and executed. Really, I don't think it's any of my business. The Sith want to call themselves rulers of Taurus. It's fine by me, just so long as they don't shut the duel ring down. I can only tell you what is recorded in the basic visitor guides. The Upper City is a beautiful destination where intergalactic travelers can find all their basic needs. If you're looking for excitement, the duel rings here are your best bet. Stay out of the Lower City. It's nothing but a gang-ridden slum. Is there anything else you want to know? The duels themselves are simple enough. 2 combatants armed with stun pistols enter the ring. One walks out a winner. The other is carried out unconscious on a stretcher. If you're interested in setting up a match, or if you want to place a wager, just go speak to Goodbye, stranger.
Oscar, Kiska Nichu, Tahubo, Hava, Uba, Oscar, Hava,
He just says the same things. Alright, so I think I have just enough money to... Oh, wait, I need to talk to him now that I've won. Get to 10% of the purse. That was the deal. Here's your credits when it comes to me come fight again. Okay, so now I got enough credits. Oh, I'm going to come back and keep fighting. Because that's a good, amazing way to get credits. But we're going to talk to
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw... Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, good luck. Nope. No, of course. No sense in a young...
So I already know how to play this game. It's almost the exact same as Quasar in Mass Effect. Like I love how they always reuse shit in the next games that they make. But it's kind of the same concept.
You come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taurus? I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much as I'm going to enjoy humiliating you.
Of course I wager. Yes. Turn. So the goal is to get to 20, closest to 20 without going over. Oh! I have to win 3 sets. I won. If you get 20, you pretty automatically stand. Yeah, all right. Tied. Gosh, that's tied. You need to get one more, and I only got one more card. I have no cards now. Gotta deal with what I got. And I only... It's 1-1. Oh my god. Oh.
Pazak is not forever. Confidence is inspiring. Pazak is not forever. I'm going to enjoy. Pazak is not forever. If you ever wish to test your...
I lost 40, so that'll work. I consider that good. So let's go ahead and put on 2 fingers here. Actually, there's one mission. Do the rapid transit system. Get rid of the rapid train. Thanks for coming in, Mayor McCheese. It's awesome of you to holler at me. So, yeah, I'll definitely hit you up on Discord. Definitely hit you up. Actually, I can't let it slide. I've got to win a game of Pazak from Nicholas. Got to. Oh, got 2
Bazak
viewers.
is not for everyone.
Welcome.
It requires both. Confidence is.
I'm gonna wager 1 just because I'm going to need to win 1. Not looking good. Just gonna make sure I don't win this one. Oh, I'm doing awful here.
Bazak is not for.
How do you do just the right
Confidence is
cards?
inspiring in one who has such a
But the 2. I won. That didn't have me do anything. He lets me win 2 in a row, and then he just goes knuckles down, does whatever he can to win the next 3. I won.
You are lucky to win the. If you ever wish to tell.
Yep, it gets rid of the Pazak rules in my. I hate like stuff being added to my inventory. So okay, so yeah, so I actually was able to beat that. Got 1 credit, but I don't care. So we're gonna go fight in the duel ring, though. Go fight Gurlon.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats,
Let me
a
do
man
that.
so
Sorry.
tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative
So
newcomer
they
to the
did
terrace
announce they're doing a
dueling
remake of this,
scene,
and that's what
emerging from
aggravates
the
me. That it's going to be a
shadows with no
PS5 exclusive, as far as I know, and for computer. But this was an Xbox exclusive. Why doesn't Microsoft have a say in this? Like, is it the same remaking company that remade Demon Souls and Shadow of the Colossus? But those were already PS4 exclusives anyway. There we go. Got it. That didn't
It's
go
over!
as well as I
The
wanted to.
fight Gerlon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
This is a good source of experience points to level up, and a great source of money, obviously, as well. Good fight, good fight. People like you, Mysterious Stranger. That bet a lot when you fight. It makes me happy and rich. I always pay my debts. You won, so you get paid 10% of the purse. That was the deal. Here's your credit, so you come see me when you're ready to fight again. Got 200 that time. Alright, now I have to fight ice, so this is not going to be well. Let me look. I want to look over these again. Dexterity. Constitution. Yeah. Think you're ready to fight, go against Ice Human. She's tough, and so are you. There'll be a lot of action in this fight. A huge purse. You ready? Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation
I don't know why
in store for you. Over in this
they always face forward, except
on her bones and ice water in her
when it cuts to me, I'm facing catty corner. Doesn't make any sense. I never understood
you
that.
love her. Ice. And in the other corner, a rising star taking that first step into the big leagues. I give you the Mysterious Stranger.
Wow. Those stiff.
It's over. The fight is
I give props to Mary
over.
McCheese.
The Mysterious
Those stim
Stranger
packs
has won.
destroyed her.
Ice is
Like, oh my god, the
the
damage on that power attack.
Looks like we have a
Wow.
rising
Thank you, Mary
star in the
McCheese. It's
Mysterious
fantastic.
Stranger, folks. But how high can this star soar? You'll just have to watch and see.
You beat Ice. I've been trying to
I keep
beat
forgetting
you
to
for
talk to
years,
these
and you do
guys.
it just
They have
like
different
that.
dialogue every time I
Can't
beat the
believe how
next one.
lucky you are. That's right. I said lucky. Lucky to be born with the kind of talent I spent a lifetime trying to build. It isn't fair, I tell you.
You beat me fair and square, stranger. But if I still had the use of my fingers, you wouldn't have won. Back before my injury, I would have mopped the ring up with you.
I've never been one to shy away from the cold, hard truth. So I'll just come right out and say it. I can't compete with the likes of you, stranger. I know when I'm overmatched. You're good. Very good. But you're wrong if you think that means I'm suddenly going to warm up to you. Truth is, I really don't have anything more to say. So you might as well move on.
Good fight, good people. People like you, Mysterious Stranger. You bet a lot when you fight. It makes me happy and rich. Always pay my debts. You won, so you get paid 10% of the purse. That was the deal. Here's your credit. You come see me when you're ready to fight again. How much money we got? 500. Getting good. We're almost to the Chani Ritual brand. Mysterious Stranger, I need to be back there. My latest find, my new rising star. We make good team. I'm making money, you're getting famous. It's all good. You want to step into the ring now? Are you ready to prove yourself against the best duelists on Terrace? I'm ready. We've got a real talent for this game, stranger. I think it's time for you to fight Maul. He's getting up in the years, but he's still very, very good. He used to be the duel champion. Alright. Well, I forgot to talk to Maul.
Pretty impressive, stranger. Ice is no pushover. People are starting to take notice of you. They say you're the best thing to come along since Twitch stepped into the ring. If you're gonna keep climbing the ranks, then I guess I'm next on your hit list, kid. I'm looking forward to it. You don't waste any time,
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. He's a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Marl! But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you the mysterious stranger.
Yeah. Oh.
The stranger Merle has... Ladies and... He's a legend in the sport. A 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids. But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we...
Wow.
The stranger Merle has done...
I think I need to come back when I'm stronger. Maybe better at two-handed. Wow, that was just decimating.
I saw your match against Niklos. He doesn't lose very often. You know, you're my kind of guy. Rich and handsome. Just the way I like them. Why don't we slip away to the tap room together? The bartender can mix us up something special for only 20 credits. If you play your cards right, Kazakh might not be the only game you get lucky at tonight. I love a man who's not afraid to spend his credits. I'll meet you in the tap room.
I've never done
Don't
this,
be too
actually.
long. I'm not a patient girl.
I've actually never done this. So you have to beat Niklos to do this?
Wow, are you really a noble? You must be pretty rich, right? Is your family important?
I can trace my lineage back 5 generations to one of the founding houses of Taris. In fact... Oh, we seem to have some unexpected company, my darling.
Oh, don't pay attention to him. He's just some Pazak player I met. He's not an actual noble like you. Come on, sweetie. Let's go back to your mansion.
What a bitch. Did I say that? She's a money grubber. She just took my money. What a jerk.
Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. Finest selection of supplies in all of Taris. You interested in seeing what I have in stock? Because of the Sith quarantine, I haven't been able to stock any new inventory, but I've still got some nice items you might be interested in.
Oh, I didn't... Screenshot button, I swear.
Welcome to the Because of this... Welcome to... Because of the...
So I'm going to sell the longsword, but I'm not going to sell the prototype, obviously. It's worth too much. Especially considering it's upgradable. We'll go and explore this place a little bit more. Oh, I didn't want it to be.
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
Ever since the Sith quarantine, Jedi Guardian is packed with our world.
Let's talk to this droid. I think he's like a... Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about...
And good day. On behalf of the new Sith rulers, I am programmed to encourage you to enjoy...
Learn some more things about Terrace for you
I
guys.
am a critical droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you? The Sith are the new authority here on Taris. They seek to preserve the customs of our world, also I am told. More than this I cannot say. May I be of any further service to you? I am afraid that is impossible. Taris is currently under a planet-wide quarantine. The Sith are allowing no one to arrive or leave except on official Sith business. May I be of any further service to you? The Taris Tourism Board has issued a strong warning to all visitors to avoid the lower city. It is a violent and dangerous place you would do well to avoid. May I be of any further service to you? Alien species have restricted access to the upper city. This is one of the most ancient traditions of Taris, and the Sith have promised to preserve such traditions. Of course, I have yet to see them arrest a single alien for traveling the upper city without a permit. May I be of any further service to you?
It's very very racist.
I am an employee of the Taris government, programmed to provide information and guidance to any who require it. May I be of any further service to you? Then if you would excuse...
So, okay, we learned a little bit about Terrace.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I will not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment from except Rakghoul disease, of course. A terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the Rakghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into Rakghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others. There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the Rakghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. I don't see how that's going to happen. I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission.
They're going to attack
I
a
suppose
Sith
the Sith
patrol.
patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a Rakghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity. Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? It will just take me a moment. Welcome back. Are you in need of heat? Well, this is a hospital of sorts, though my resources are quite limited since the Sith quarantined the planet. I provide basic medical services to all citizens of and visitors to Taris. I have extensive medical training, and even with the lack of resources, I can treat most injuries
Do a
or
2-hour
ailments right
break
here at the center.
for lunch.
Except for the Rakghoul disease, of course. I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but... I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith, except hope that the Republic finds a way to stop their conquest of the entire galaxy. I am quite busy I don't know much, but I'll tell you what I can. Do you want to know about Upper Terrace, or are you more interested in Lower Terrace and the Undercity? The people here in the Upper City generally like to think they're better than the rest of Terrace, but we're no better than anyone else. People here can be selfish, greedy, arrogant, even prejudiced. That's why aliens need special permission to leave the Lower City. Maybe if more people in the Upper City weren't so self-centered, things wouldn't be so bad in the Lower City and the Undercity. The Lower City has been overrun by swoop gangs and thugs. If you're going to travel down there, you'd better go armed. If you don't get attacked by one of the swoop gangs, you'll probably end up beaten and robbed by one of Davik's thugs. Soon it will be as bad as the Undercity. Davik is the resident crime lord of Terrace. He deals in stolen goods, he trades in slaves and contraband, and it would take a month to list all the people he's made disappear. His slimy grasp even reaches here into Upper Terrace. Most of the shops pay him protection money, so he'll leave them alone. And the man is nothing but a thug. I guess I'm lucky. Since my medical facility doesn't make any profits, Davik doesn't bother me. But if you ask me, he's no better than the Sith. The Undercity is a wasteland, crawling with flesh-eating mutants called rat ghouls. I feel sorry for the outcasts that are forced to live there. Justice here on Terrace is swift and harsh. There are only two punishments: execution or banishment to the Undercity. Anyone banished can never return on pain of death. Even their descendants are forced to live in the depths beneath our great cities. Whenever I can, I send supplies to the Undercity to help ease the misery of their lives. Although there is nothing I can do to help those infected with the rat ghoul disease. I am quite busy. Republic escape pods? No. Why would you ask me that? I don't know. Those pods crashed in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way. The Sith were already here, asking these same questions. I'll tell you what I told them. Of course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I had.
He says he doesn't know.
No problem.
Open his secret door. Republic soldiers!
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only. You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic. I guess I'd better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that, you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded. I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear. Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure. Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away. Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me.
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all?
But I don't have that much. How can I give... No, help! Somebody...
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like...
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead. You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, I'm getting out of here before...
I didn't have the 100 credits. I don't know. I mean, they would have had it, but... Those are swoop bikes. They say swoop bike gangs, they ride those. Let's go to the north apartments.
No problem. Got it.
Let's loot all these.
Please, please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's. You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want? I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davik money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zax in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I... Thank you. You've saved...
So now I gotta get the 200 credits to help him out with his debt. Wasn't able to help the old guy. I wish I had 100 credits. Raiding these homes that are open.
Hey, you made it. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show. The party's in full swing. Come on in. You have to try this Teresian ale. It's fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Careful, Sana. That wine's got quite the kick. A couple more bottles and we'll all be passed out on the floor.
Who cares? We're not on duty tomorrow. Let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
So the whole purpose of this is to get to the lower city. The only people that are allowed in the lower city are uniformed guards. So, yeah, now I have Sith armor. Well, disguise me as Sith. Now, if I hadn't talked to Sarna in the bar beforehand, actually what would have happened is Sith would have been here interrogating a Republic soldier that had snuck into the base and stole uniforms. We would have killed them, got the uniforms from the guards in the same location. But we did the good route. We didn't have to kill anybody or anything, so we just waited till they were drunk and stole their uniforms while they were gone. Okay, so which credits do I have? I only have 163. I'm gonna go back to Upper City North. Okay. So go do this, because simple. I mean, otherwise, I gotta go get some money. Oh, now we get to deal with these 3 drunk guys.
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to the lower cities you belong, Slummy?
This is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
A drink? Hey! For a slummy, you ain't so bad. Come on, boys. This slummy's buying the next round.
No way, forget it. No more drinks. We're late enough as it is.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe next time, slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
And there's a racist old man speaking out against aliens up here. Again, and there's that same droid head we talked about with Mary McCheese. See, these are the actual astromech droids in this game. So you can see how those heads are vastly different than that head. Why is that head even there? Customer, come in. Janice Hall at your service. Welcome to my droid Android supply shop. Always good to see a new face. Customers are hard to come by. A lot of terrorist citizens will come in here and refuse to shop at a store owned by a Twi'lek. Racism. What do they have against Twi'leks? They don't like aliens much here in Upper Terrace. They tolerate Twi'leks, but they'd rather see us as dancers in the cantina than successful business owners.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
See a few aliens around here, but most of the non-humans to Galore City. I've learned not to dwell on it, though. I try to stay focused on reading my selection is a bit limited right now. The Sith confiscated all my assault droids, but I got a utility droid you might find interesting. Utility droids? What do they do? What don't they do? They're great at making vehicle repairs for starters, come pretty handy in a fight, small but tough, with a surprising amount of firepower. There's no better codebreaker security system slicing around. Not that I ever condone you doing anything illegal, of course. Where's your droids? I got 2 droids left, a rebuilt T3H8 unit for 50 credits, and a top-of-the-line T3M4 model with all the options, but he's not for sale. 50 credits. You know, bargain when you see one. This little guy's as reliable as these droids get. I did the reconditioning on it myself. Don't worry, he'll follow you anywhere. See anything else you need? Let me see. Ask some questions. I don't know if I can help you with questions. I don't get out much. I prefer spending time with my droids to mingling with the Terra citizens, but I'll try to help you out. Do you know anything about the escape pods that crashed here on Terrace? People are saying a few of the pods crashed down in the Undercity. I blame it on human error. A droid wouldn't lose control of a ship like that. Anything else? Wondering how you feel about Sith. I don't think much on them since they come and sees most of my droids. I guess they were afraid of someone using my droids against them. Or maybe they wanted to use my droids for themselves. There's no such thing as a bad droid, but sometimes they can fall in with bad owners. General information on Terrace. I don't know exactly what to tell you. Stick to the Upper City. You should be okay as long as you don't do anything foolish to draw attention to Sith. Some of the Upper City citizens are biased against aliens. Makes it tough for me to run my store, but a human like you should run it any problem. Wouldn't recommend going down to the lower city unless you have business with Davik or something like that. The place is overrun with swoop gangs. Swoop gangs, what can you tell me about them? Nothing but a bunch of thugs. Things didn't used to be so bad when the hidden Becks were in charge. I even sold some droids to them, but when now the Black Volker gang is making a bid for control of the lower city, the place has become a war zone. even some of Davik's people are getting killed off. What do you know about Davik? Davik Kang's a dangerous man. He's illegal. If it's illegal on Terrace, he's got to hand in. I've heard he's a member of the exchange. You know, the intergalactic crime syndicate. It'd stay out of Davik's business if I were you. If you come across Davik, you'll learn that his men are even more dangerous than the swoop gangs. Excuse me. Sorry. So what you got for sale? You want to see my inventory or are you here to buy a utility droid? My price is very reasonable. All my droids come with a money back guarantee offer. Let me see your inventory. A little bit limited because of the quarantine, but if you need to do anything with computer, droids or computers, this is the place to shop. Don't need to buy anything. Her. So this droid will follow me, but it's about to backfire. He forgot to take his inhibitor chip off. He blew us up. Welcome back to my shop. Hey, where's that little T3H8 that you and I sold you? It blew up. I came to get mine. Blew up, huh? I thought taking care of that little cross-wiring problem. Here, don't worry. Everyone knows this here. I don't have to give you a refund, but I don't want to lose a customer here. Here, have your credit. No hard feelings. Glad to hear it. I can't afford to make my customers unhappy. This is stuff already as it is, so anything else you need, that'd be it. Maybe I'll see you around later. Don't forget my store motto if you enjoyed Parshay. That's knowledge, your gal. Okay. That was nice of her.
A plague spreads through our streets, friends and fellow humans. I bring you a warning. A warning of a great plague spreading across our planet. Please, listen to me. My name is Gorton Kolu. Will you join my cause? We must band together if we are to stop the spread of vermin and scum throughout Taris. I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris. The Wookiees and Ithorians and Rhodians and Bith, all of them. Listen, friend, for these are dark times. That is why I, Gorton Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet. You are like all the rest. You will not see the truth. On the day of reckoning, you will suffer with the rest of the alien lovers.
Come on, we should keep moving. Kook or no, people like him can make trouble for us.
Switch to the Sith armor because we're going to need it. I think this is the Sith Imperial base, military base. Okay. Ship's landing. But yeah, you can use a city uniform to get past this guy, but to get to the Undercity, you have to have papers.
Patrol heading down to the lower city, eh? Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have the manpower just to sweep those slums clean.
Now we get to go to the lower city. Let's go ahead and switch to that because we're about to get into another fight almost immediately.
Karadumpa kunpa yiyamokapata. Kanay kachu. Kinkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Dong na pun siya nyunyan.
Amulchikamana.
Chuta, yun patisa, iman chalora kun.
Kipuna. Kavatumpa kurpa yiya moka paata. Chiyoka kutumpa kurpa yiya.
Yay. This is the vulgar base. There's also apartments here in Lower City. So we're gonna go to the Lower City apartments. Let's go ahead and save. Do some looting.
You asked for this!
Yep, and there's the energy shield. One looks like it came straight from Doom. Good source of XP. Yep, he even gave me the energy shield, so... Sorry, I'm a lump in my throat. Yes. Absolutely. Increase my two-handed perk, because I want to try and get it strong as I can to beat Marl. He was hard. Oh, this. So. Yeah, I just try to do it that way. You still get the stuff. I didn't feel like going through all that shit again.
What?
Basically, what you would have done is you would have the Twisted Brackor trio. You would have looked through their history and you would have picked who entered the band first. Like, and you would pick the ones for, but I still got what was valuable in there. The Enchani Ritual Brand. Guess I could help you probably find out of my own eventually. Anyway, Zax is giving these bounties away like candy, so here. My name's Matrix. I used to work for the exchange, but all the violence and killing started to get to me. I knew what I was doing was wrong, so I turned state's testimony. My testimony helped put some of the biggest criminals of Terrace away for life. Barrett doesn't seem like seeing his friends go down, so now he's got a bounty on my head. Maybe someone can help you out of this mess. I don't think there's much anyone can do, and I'm getting sick of running. I've decided to make my stand right here. Maybe you could turn the tables, you know, have Davik eliminated. Getting inside Davik's space is nearly impossible. Even if I got rid of him, the exchange would just appoint someone to his place, and I'd still have to price on it. Maybe you could take your own death. I already thought of that. Maybe came up with a plan to have how I was going to do it, but I can't pull it off while I'm pulled up here. Tell me your plan, I'll help you out. Trick is getting Davik to buy it when there's no body found at the scene. If it looks like I've died in a massive explosion, he won't get suspicious when my corpse never turns up. If I had an accomplice to go back and tell Davik that they were the one that set up the explosion to eliminate me, I think I'd be home free. I have some demolitions experience with my own days in the exchange, so I can help set it up, but I need to get my hands on a permacrit detonator, which I have got one. I have a permacrete detonator right here, so I'll take it. Yes, to do the trick, there won't be anything left of this apartment but some scorching on the walls after I set this bad boy off. Okay, timer set, now it's got every 4 blows. It's quite the blast. Don't go back in there, the whole roof might cave in on your head. Look, I'm not a man for long goodbyes, but I want to say thanks. If it wasn't for you, be a dead man. But now I won't have to worry about any more bounty hunters coming after me. So good luck and goodbye. Now that I'm dead, go. Like you said, go get your. Go get the. Basically my reward is I can cash in on his bounty because I can claim that I killed him. I'm gonna go ahead and go back because I've got enough money I can pay that guy, Largo, 200 credits to pay off his debt to Davik. Let's get that over with. Call her good. Please, human, I'm injured and need assistance. These human children keep hitting and kicking me. Cannot reason with them, but if I fight back,
Get
I
out
could
of
be
here, you
arrested.
goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah, go back to where you came from. We don't want your kind up here.
Please, human, help me. Maybe these offspring of your species will listen to you.
What do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city. Come on, let's go. I don't want to listen to this alien lover anymore.
Turning from a visit with a work associate when those human child humans attack me and chase me through the streets. Rude kids. People teaching their kids things like that. It's awful. Was it you? You look like the kid. Find Largo. Speak to Carl.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Is this a good time to
I
ask
guess
more
I did
questions?
say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary? No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me. No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective. True. Bastila is as powerful as I say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway? I don't know. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just happened to be one of the survivors. You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing.
A little accusatory
I
there.
learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises. I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right? Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things? All right, all right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Largo, where's Largo? My gosh. There he is.
What do you... I don't think anyone can help. I've been hiding here. You'd give 200 credits to a stranger just to help them out?
Wow, that sure was generous of you. I just hope it...
Now I can pay off Davik. Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh, I walked all the way the wrong direction. I literally could just walk that way. Been right to him. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, gonna have to go ahead and put on the Sith armor.
I'm not looking for any trouble with you, Sith. Please, leave it alone.
Yes?
Alright, let's go this way. It just thrust me into the hidden Beck hideout. It was at JVR's cantina. That's where I was going. But it sent me straight to the hidden Beck place. Weird. Not to me to come here and speak to me anymore for the fancy surroundings of our city cantina. But nobody up there carries the kind of Pazak cards I sell. Are you interested in purchasing some individual cards or bolster your Pazak deck? What are you talking about? Talk about Pazak, high stakes gambling. Each player brings their own deck to the Pazak match, and the better the cards, the better your chances of winning. My name is Raya. Everybody knows I'm the man to see. If you want to add some cards to your Pazak deck, my prices are quite reasonable. What do you say? Are you interested in buying some of my Pazak cards or in your own deck? See what you have. I've been able to restock them. Gilroot is a Pazak player. Got to meet Callow Nord.
Go away.
Kimba muli ratwanaji. Kimba no kunitset abon. Kakincha nawabakaon. Tun abashun ni chunchi.
Kipuna. Kavatumpa kulpa iya mokapaata. Chiyoka kutumpa kulpa iya.
One.
Oscar. Chiska nichu. The hupa botenya do jiji pi.
Kipuna. Kavatumpa kulpa mukapata.
Two.
Chiyokaku. Kimba muli ratwan.
Tune. Hudu. Rananu prata.
Three. Go away. Smart. Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean? You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what. If I let her get away with it... You're threatening me? I work for Davik. If I let her...
I thought I...
Fine by me.
I'm gonna get 200 credits just to lift the bounty. Damn it.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like bantha poodoo.
Kuyami juski chika nai. Tong patoga smaktilia. Gabi yubong kuki pankpa. Tong itwamaji human ak ikatune.
Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face?
Ubabatu conchi. She's got a soki kupa bona na chachu.
Just a sec, boys. Sawbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Giokaku. Hinba muli ratwana ji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Yopasa. Hinba muli ratwana ji. Kaba volpa murji gumaya.
All right, so that's a great time to stop. We will be back with Mission in Zalbar. We'll talk to them next time on the Red Toucan channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back here in about a couple hours or two. I'm going to have some lunch and then may come back and play this again, do a little part 3 of it. So until then, tune in.